Get up with Sandy N. If you're new on this channel, we talk about faith, we talk about life lessons, we do some motivation. And to the returning viewers, thank you so much. Continue supporting the channel. Please don't forget to do just 3 things: like, share, and comment. And if you have not subscribed, consider doing so. So today, as you have seen my title, gender-based violence and femicide. Whose battle is this? So as we know, here in South Africa, I don't know about other countries, but here, as you know, that we've been fighting this battle. This battle has been like going on and on with no breakthrough. So my question is, my question, why are we not winning this battle? Why are we not winning? I mean, government is trying to fight it, like politicians are trying, women are trying to fight it, and some few men, they are trying, but we're just not winning it. We're just not winning it, and I feel like everyone who is trying is just fighting a losing battle. Why? Why we're not winning? But before that, what is gender-based violence? Okay, so I'll just give you the definition of gender-based violence. Gender-based violence refers to any type of harm that is perpetrated against a person or group of people because of their factual or perceived sex, gender, sexual orientation, and or gender identity. So it is true that both genders can experience gender-based violence. But here in South Africa, the majority of victims of gender-based violence are women and girls. And then coming to femicide. Femicide is defined as an intentional killing with a gender-related motivation. So femicide may be driven by like stereotype, gender roles, discrimination towards like women and girls, unequal power relations between men and women, and then harmful social norms. Yes. Okay, so before you go deep into this topic, let me just give you like stats. Just brief stats, so you get like a picture of what is happening. So I know this is a global pandemic, but because I'm in South Africa, so I'll just share with you what is happening in South Africa. In South Africa, 51% of women say they've experienced a gender-based violence, with 76% of men saying they have perpetrated gender-based violence at one stage in their lives. This is according to Africa Health Organization. So in 2020, 53,293 sexual offenses were reported, and that's an average of 146 a day, sexual offenses. And then again, 2020, a total of 2,695 women were murdered in South Africa. This means a woman is murdered every 3 hours. This is sad, guys. Every 3 hours. So femicide is 5 times higher in South Africa than the global average. This is according to World Health Organization. And South Africa is ranked the 4th highest female interpersonal violence death rate out of the 183 countries that are listed by World Health Organization. So we can remember at the start of level 3 lockdown, 21 women and children were murdered in 2 weeks. That is why President Ramaphosa cited 2 distressing epidemics. So it was COVID-19 and GBV. So 21 in just 2 weeks. Research shows that violence in women's lives ranks higher than smoking, obesity, high blood pressure as a contributor to death, disability, and illness. So this thing is just serious. Violence in women's life ranks higher than high blood pressure as a contributor to death, disability, and illness. So let us look at the effects now. Effects of violence against women. So here I'm talking about the survivors of gender-based violence. Because with femicide, they kill you. Sad, they kill you. So the effects now of violence against women. So the effects of domestic violence on women go beyond the immediate physical injuries they suffer at the hands of their abusers. So it's not just to say you are bleeding or whatever, those injuries. No, it's more. Frequently, domestic violence survivors, they suffer from collection of psychological illnesses, eating disorders, insomnia, gastrointestinal disturbances, generalized chronic pain. So it's not just injuries that you can go to hospital or doctor and be treated and you are well. It's deep. It's psychological. It's psychological. Most survivors of GBV, they lose like a sense of individuality. It's like you lose yourself in a man. You lose your identity because of GBV. You lack like self-confidence, which can cause a sense of shame, depression, anxiety, all those things. Others will like isolate themselves from their families and friends because of this thing. Sense of shame. You feel like you are incompetent. So it's not just injuries. It is just deep. I mean, if you can't protect yourself or if a man abuses you, you feel like, you feel incompetence. So the list is just endless. You can add on the comment section below. The list is just endless. There's more to it. Fine. Okay, let's go back to my title. Whose battle is this one? Who must fight the gender-based violence and femicide? As I said, that both genders can experience gender-based violence, but mostly the perpetrators of gender-based violence are men. If I'm wrong, just tell me. But mostly are men. From my observations, GBVF starts as an internal battle in men. It originates within men. It has nothing to do with women. It has nothing to do with those girls, but everything to do with men. I believe when you kill that woman, when you kill that girl, when you abuse that woman, it's more about you as a man more than that woman, more than that girl. It's more about you as a man who is doing it. So what we are seeing, what we are observing, is just the manifestation of internal battles through gender-based violence and femicide. What do you think? There are demons. Okay, when I say there are demons, I'm not saying like men are possessed. It can be anything. It can be anything. It can be insecurities. It can be power inequalities. It can be stereotyped gender roles. It can be like a lot of things. Maybe a man who is doing this, who is abusing his partner or his wife, whatever, children, maybe that person had like rough upbringing, we don't know. Maybe he was molested when he was still young, we don't know. He was abused, we don't know. Or simply hatred for women. So it can be a lot of things. Other men, they just don't know how to live or treat a woman in their life. It is possible. But because to men, it is difficult to say, hey, I need help. So they ignore those things, or they try to hide those things. But unfortunately, they become like apparent in abusive behavior. Again, who do you think must fight this battle? As I said, it starts within men. So, personally, I feel men must fight this battle. Oh, sorry. I mean, women, government, politicians are trying to fight the battle. But I feel that it does not belong to them. It will take men to say, enough is enough. It will take men to say stop, because the battle is within them. This battle will only end when men start confronting their demons. The battle is hidden right in their hearts. The battle is hidden right in their minds. So men must fight this battle. I really think that the reason we don't win this battle is because it is not positioned correctly, or is shifted from the original owners who are supposed to fight it, to the government, to politicians, to the NGOs, to women. This battle is not for women to fight, it's not for government to fight, it's not for politicians to fight, it's not for those NGOs to fight, but it belongs to men. Men must fight themselves for us to win this battle. I think women, government, and politicians, or whoever, can only be reactive to GBVF, yes, gender-based violence and femicide. So GBVF, they can only be reactive. They cannot fight it. And just for one simple reason, it does not belong to them. Many times we find ourselves like fighting other people's battle because we are like dragged to their personal battles. Fighting the fight that is not meant for you. I know it's frustrating and it's straining. So I think the people who are trying to fight this battle are just like boxers entering the boxing ring blind. Like they don't know where to direct their punches, they don't know how to position themselves. Like you are blind in the boxing ring, not knowing what exactly is going on. You cannot fight something you don't know effectively. No. You cannot go to the battle blind. You need to know what exactly you are against so you can arm yourself appropriately. So in this case, only men know what is happening within themselves. No one knows you better than yourself. No one knows where the shoe pinches but he who wears it. And what makes it like worse, we are not fighting a uniformed problem. GBVF does not wear like same clothes or a uniform. It's so diverse. I mean, there are a lot of stories, just too much. It is difficult to say, okay, this is a problem. We are dealing with this thing. No. Because it's something personal. The perpetrators know what is happening. I'll say it again, it's an internal battle that will manifest in different ways. So what I'm thinking, the next person can only trigger what is happening inside you as a man. For example, just for example, let's say I'm a jealous person. Eh? So if I'm a jealous person, I can be triggered by my neighbor who is successful. Do you understand what I mean? So if a man has a problem of insecurities, that man can be triggered, or that thing, that demon of insecurities can be triggered by a wife or a partner who got like promotion at work, who got a salary increase. That man can be triggered by seeing his wife or his partner greeting a male neighbor. Just to say hi, then it's a problem. So it is just difficult for men. It is just difficult because sometimes as a woman, you will say something or do something, not knowing that you are triggering something in your partner or in your husband. Because the battle inside your partner, inside your husband, is like positioned like a soldier ready for war. So men must fight their insecurities. Men must fight their jealous spirit. That stereotyped gender inequalities. That hatred. Because some people just have hate in their blood for no reason. It's possible. Or some men are broken because of what happened to them. And in many cases, that's why I'm saying it's difficult for men, because in many cases, you'll find that their partner, a wife or girlfriend or whoever, does not know what happened before he met that man. So he found that man broken valley. and the man is not willing to share of what happened to him. So that man will just get mad at a woman who is like in one piece. So men know the demons, they know the demons in them. And until they confront those demons and win the battle in themselves, GBVF will never end. This is not an external battle. As far as I'm concerned, this is not just an external battle. It's an internal battle. It has to start from within, and the battle has to be won from inside out. So to men out there, acknowledge that you have a problem. If you have a problem, remember, what you cannot say owns you. What you hide controls you. The first step to your deliverance is to speak out. Everything that gets exposed loses its power. You are not a coward if you say, I have a problem, I need help. You are not a coward. So pointing out what is happening within yourself may look like you are exposing your weakness or make you feel ashamed, but rather expose it than giving that demon victory over your life. The enemy that lives within you is very dangerous. It's like a serial killer. Expose those demons. Call them by their names, not what people think it is. If you are abused growing up, say it. If you have a problem of insecurities, say it. If you are like a jealous person, say it. You know what is eating you. You know what is happening. You know. I mean, I'd rather free myself from demons by exposing them, rather be a slave of them. Fight yourself and end GBVF. Fight yourself. You cannot improve something you don't want to confront. You cannot. Seek help. Shame that demon. Killing that woman, killing that child does not solve a problem. Instead, you are just making things worse for yourself. After you have killed them, you will still have to deal with the demon that rages within you. So abusing women, abusing children does not solve any problem. Give yourself a chance to live. And I strongly believe that it's not just women and children who get hurt. You as a perpetrator, you are also hurting yourself. Give yourself a chance to live. I know you can do this. You are brave to do it. Just make a decision to confront your demons. It is so sad that internal battles can put a smile in your face, but still destroy you inside. So to women, if someone treats you badly, just remember there is nothing wrong with you. It's not about you. But there's something wrong with them. I mean, normal people do not go around destroying other human beings. No. The battle is with me. And men must fight this for us to get a breakthrough. This has been going on and on and on. And not that the government does not do anything about it. Not that NGOs, like social NGOs or whoever, does not do any. Not that women are not doing. The thing is, they are fighting a battle that does not belong to them. That is why it doesn't end. Men, fight yourself. Save those women. Save those children. Fight yourself. The battle is within you, and you know it. It is within you. You know it. And until you are ready to confront those demons in you, this will never end. So please share this video with every man, every boy child, Let us help men to help themselves. There's a lot that I wanted to share with you. Maybe I'll do part 2, and I'll also do another video specifically for women. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But please, share this video. And to men out there, be brave enough to confront yourself. Be brave enough to fight yourself. Be brave enough to say, I'm tired of this. Fight yourself. Thank you for watching. And do not forget to comment. I will really appreciate your feedback. Let us talk about this. Thank you and shalom.